I started hearing whispers of Thrawn's return as heir to the Empire.
Filming about to begin for Ahsoka Season 2. How are we feeling?
Very excited. We hit the grounds and have 4 days of training left before we start filming.
Days,
Yeah.
What is it like for you? I mean, what has been your reaction to the scripts? But also, I think a big part of this is seeing Dave's amazing concept art.
Yes, that is the thing that we cherish actually at the end of it, because it brings it so alive. We even took us through a tour. Like, I haven't seen the sets at the studios yet, but we did a war room kind of walkthrough. Yeah. And I get excited. They're literally just panels that just have buttons and switches on them. And I know that there are people who can be like, that goes to that shit. I mean, but you did. No, we did. Like, it was me and Natasha just going like ding, 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 to every single thing. I mean, it's so exciting. We haven't read all of them yet, so we still don't even know how it finishes, so can't say anything. But it's wonderful to see from the first season how much we established that we get to now really kind of deep dive into, because that groundwork, that foundation is there. And now we can really build on those relationships.
Also getting essentially the entire Rebels crew together.
Zeb! I know. We get to see more of Hera and Ezra. I mean, I remember that was like a big thing with the fans ending on the in the last episode, and just seeing the two of them see each other from afar but not hug. I thought that was so fascinating how people were like, we didn't see them hug. Like, don't worry, you're about to see quite a lot of them.
We got a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, was that intentional that they didn't hug?
It's a slow thing. It would have taken too long. It wasn't necessary. It was like the moment was so good between them and just their looks.
Yeah.
And they shot that really early on, and I just found that to be quite incredible. And I liked the way that the editors cut it so that as he's crossing the hangar to her, it wipes and it becomes Sabine walking towards Ahsoka, and so you're getting this like parallel symmetry. And John knows I love that stuff in the frame. It's so important. And so it's more about that. The hugs are to come. We won't have any lack of that.
What does it mean to you to have the crew together in live action like this, though?
It's really cool. I mean, honestly, I don't think of it very differently than when I was doing Rebels. They feel like the same characters to me. You just kind of write it a slightly different way, but it is neat to see them all back, and they're a little spread out right now in the series, so we have to work on that. One of them's in a different galaxy. We have to figure out that, but it is fun, and it just goes to show you that they're really quite remarkable characters because they have their own following. That animated series was very special, and I think they've translated well to live action.
Where did the idea of Admiral Akbar versus Thrawn originate? Because that is very exciting.
That's old, though. That's old expanded universe talk.
Yeah.
If it's not a direct thing that ever occurred, it's definitely inferred in the fact that Akbar was leading in that time the New Republic fleet, and Thrawn was his main counterpart. So it just felt like I deal with Star Wars history in that way, even though a lot has been shaken up. Over the years, there are certain kind of pillars that I like to stick to. So bringing Thrawn into this era isn't anything clever by me. It's just something that was always was. And so we're during this time period, and Thrawn is that guy. And Akbar obviously got introduced as this main leader, and so I wanted to see that happen. Part of it's just selfish. I want to see it happen,
And there was a break in Akbar's schedule, so we were able to get him.
We were able to get him.
You
that
got
was very
Akbar.
hard. It was a schedule. There was scheduling.
Could you
conflicts.
imagine if he was busy?
Yeah, he's on that Pedro Pascal schedule, so.
Oh my gosh.
You guys have the ability, you bring these amazing characters to life, complex stories, but you also have this amazing ability to bring in some of the cutest freaking stuff I've ever seen.
Right.
The Loth kittens?
Yeah.
The kittens?
They're
Lothballs.
they're Lothballs. They're so
They call them Lothballs?
cute. You were called, they're Lothballs.
Lothballs.
I love them.
They're just so adorable. Like, I can't wait. And they come in different colors. Like, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I love them.
When we saw the Lothcat, that was such a huge hit on the first season.
Yeah.
Like,
Especially
we
with
were
his
all
dog.
with the crew. No,
His
like,
dog
we were
liked
all
it a lot.
beside
My dog
ourselves.
loved it.
Yeah, it
Because
was
it was a rod puppet, and the dog was like, it was very interesting watching a real
Not
animal
understand
reaction.
it. He did not
I didn't think you guys could
But the
out-cute.
growling, and you could see him breathing, and like it just everything about it was just so. And the hair, everything was just so incredible to see this brought to life. And that was one of the coolest things when we were in the ship and seeing the doodles that you made, thinking that was what Sabine would have done.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so to see them
They're fun.
come to life was just, I mean, the entire crew was besides themselves. So to see the loft balls, the little loft kittens, it's gonna be it's another level.
I
Go look
love
at
it
them
so much.
when we get back.
No.
Say?
They're ready. We can go look at them.
I've only seen pictures. This is so
Yeah,
exciting.
it's so cool.
Oh, they're
They have
so
faces.
cute.
Well, I'll end it on the cute note because I got to wrap it up. But happy celebration, and I love seeing you guys.
Thank you.
Great talking to you again.
Thank you.
If we don't stop Thrawn, everything will be in vain.